Okay. Hello, Kelly. How are you? Okay. That might work. It sort of works. Sort of works with yeah. Just trying to find the right colours. Wait for a few people. Hello, Jenny and Di. Oh, I'm okay. I'm getting there. Yeah, that works. Rightio. Just making sure we've got some colours to play with. Rightio. Hello, Carol. How are you? Right, let's have a look at where we're at. Oh my gosh. It's sitting on its own. Look at that. Photos aren't all in yet. I've got all these selfies for the cover and the first couple of pages for the, the title page and that. Got a heap of selfies or photos of the family. And then in here, got some random photos. And then in here, I made one photo out of two. I had two landscapey ones. I made one photo out of two. And then these ones are in New Caledonia. Oh, and then that's Quentin later in the trip. So my book is about our trip to the South Pacific, which was our last craft cruise we did in December. So this is the trip down. This is at Coffs Harbour. And there's road tripping, more road tripping. And then this is the day we got on the ship in our flamingo outfits. And there's Jen that came from Tassie. And then these ones are actually the other road trip back to Queensland. So they're the other road trips. So I've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And they're going to go in here. So the 10th one's down the bottom. They've just got to be cropped to go in there. And then when we turn this over, this is photos of the ladies and some of the kids as well. And lots of photos of that. And then I've got some photos. I've got a photo of Noah and I, which is really rare, and a photo of the 3 kids that are going to go along there. And then I've got some group shots of the ladies. And then this is Vanuatu. So this is on the way over to Vanuatu, and there's the tender going over. And then these ones here, from here, these are Mystery Island. That's the crab. So these are Mystery Island. We enjoyed Mystery Island. And then we've got some group photos of everybody. We had a great time. And then these are class photos. And then that's, I think everyone had arrived. We'd already put stuff out. This was day one, actually, when we put out extra stuff. And there's all the ladies. And there's Noah, flat out. And then in the back here, hello, Karen. Hello, Joanne. This was our last photo of the trip, or one of the last photos of the trip. This is at Star Casino because we had been there for the fireworks. But in here, I've got a photo of us all, our Santa photo, and then I've got the reindeer rules because we actually had a Christmas photo at Milton's work with reindeer. But so on the outside of this set, I'm going to put our Christmas photo. Oh, maybe I'll put the Christmassy photos on the inside. And on the outside, I'm going to put the photos from... I'm going to put some writing, actually, I think. I think I'll put journaling on one of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our photos from Star, but I'll put it like that. From when we... So this is the bridge. This photo is from on the bridge. And this is from the bridge. And this one's from the fireworks at Star and light show at Star Casino. We didn't go in the casino. So they're all going to go there. And I'm going to put these on the inside. And then I'm just going to neatly trap them all in like so. See, now they're all trapped in there. Okay. Let's look at our cover. So we've got our photo to go on the cover. And we could do a photo from the start. Or this one I really do like. It's a pretty cool photo. It's got lots of personality. And I think... Oh, will it? By the time we tuck it in there... We have palm trees on Naomi John's face. Maybe we do the first one on the ship. The first photo on the ship. So it needs to be... Oh, how big is that? That is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, I think. So it needs to be 3.5 by 5.5. We're going to decorate the front cover. So 3.5 by 5.5. And I'm actually not going to cut the middle out of the mat. Shock horror. Photo is never coming off. But I am going to add chippy strip to it. Look at that, with Sydney Opera House in the background. I'm actually going to add a decent amount. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to colour our frame. Now, I had thought about putting our frame on green, and I ran out of green. But we could put it on this. It'll look quite good. And we can sit that on there. Like that. Okay. So I think we colour the frame. I'm a bit concerned I'm not going to get much done. I have concerns. So let's make sure we've got all the fluffiness off. A couple of fluffy bits there. Okay, so let's do the palm tree trunks in brown. So I've got 3 coats of white. Oh, that tree's behind, so it's okay. And then I'm just gonna feather it out at the bottom. And same at the top. Let's just feather it out a bit. Okay. Hello, Trish. Well, yes, very good. Hello, Bronnie. Right. Let's make these waves blue. So this is metallic blue. That was brown. This is metallic blue. What are we going to do, like the postage stampy thing up in the corner? Maybe we need to stick to maybe we need to stick our Okay, hello Sam, how are you? I'm not always a fan of having to make decisions. Let's do the palm leaves in the metallic green. I'm actually trying to get more broad markers for the store in more colours. I'm sorry, I like the broad markers. Don't think it's because I'm lazy. I think it's because I'm efficient. I like to be efficient with my time. And I do like the broad markers for colouring. One thing with the paint pens is they do colour over. Lots of colours colour over other colours really well. And we're going to feather this down into here where we feathered up. We're going to feather down with the green. Of the stops we made, Mystery Island was the one we liked the best. I'm sort of trying to follow the leaves, how the leaves would go. Now you could choose any color. You could paint this. This pen is running out because I have used it so much. So we're going to go over a frame. Oh no, it's not running out, it's just me. Feather it down there. Best part of the cruise was spending time with our fabulous customers, new and old. We had customers we never met before in person. We had customers that had become lifelong friends of ours we'd never actually met face to face before. We had customers we've had since the beginning with us. We had all sorts. And we had the ladies, Carol and Joanne, that always come and see us when we're in Brizzy. It was pretty cool. Jen and a whole heap of other ladies, Cindy and Tina and the others, they all travelled from Tassie. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, leaves down the bottom. Now, because I've done white, I only need to put one coat of each colour because I've already done the white. It's only if I make an oopsie and get something in the wrong spot. So the words that are going to go on the inside, I'm not sure what I'm doing there. There's a few of you booked on our next cruise in February. And this chipboard's actually part of the collection that I am designing for. Yes, I am already working on the products for February 2027. So this chipboard is part of that. And it is called Coastal Paradise. This week we should also be releasing the info about our virtual retreat for January 2027. Now the collection is called Storyland. It's pretty cool. I think it is. Okay. My little light's gone flat. My reading lamp light thing. It's gone flat, so it can go. I'll just give it the ditcheroo. Okay. Right. Hello, Trish. Hello, Diana. Oh, no, I've already said hello to Trish. Trish said yes, so do I. Here we go. Okay. This is a bold frame. And before we do that, just going to need those two bits up. Right. What do we do our postage stamp? I actually think we do the postage stamp like in the brown. And then the stampy wavy stamp, we do that in blue, like the water waves. And then we do the circle. What do we do the circle? What do we do the circle? I do have darker blue that's actually called just blue. Oh dear, I went over the sea a bit there. Why don't we do a brown stamp and we do the waves and the circle in this? Okay, let's go. So I'm using the edge to help me get sort of a straightish line. And you know what? If I've got a drama with what I've done, I can always just stick a flower on. And I have some flowers for this that I didn't specifically design them for this. I actually designed them for something else. So you'll see them later in the week on something else. Postage stamp. Now I'm going to say my postage stamp is not perfect. I drew this. It's a perfect rectangle. And they're perfect circles, but they're not lined up perfectly. They don't need to be. I don't think they need to be. I guess so. Let's put the stamp through. Do you know what we had trouble getting in the South Pacific? Postcards. Oh, I missed a bit of tree. That's what I was looking at. So you could definitely paint this with paint. Paint. Or just cheat like me. Okay. I didn't shake it before I used it, did I? No. So if you haven't used a pen in a little while, if you give it a shake, it's really good. But if you just give it a little clack before you shake it, and then you shake it with the lid on, of course. Sorry if that video is going black and then coming back. It actually works really well. It also helps, that also helps when you're trying to get the last, you know, little bit. I've got two broad white pens. One of them's just about empty. And I'm going to say, I can tell it's just about empty because it doesn't weigh the same as the other one. It shocked me just how much of a weight difference there was between the two pens. There you go. So I am going to show you what I did. So I have designed these Mediterranean Vibes flowers to go with something else. And we're going to use them on our book. So what I've got, let me just put the book up there. I'm going to go through and we're going to do some embellishing, but we're actually going to jump around a touch so that we don't run out of stuff. I cut out the words that meant something to me from the word sheet. Put them up there. Picturesque moment, family beach walk, fun forever, always fun, one fine day, walking on the beach, seaside fun, good times, don't ever change, paradise found, seaside vibes and fun. We then have, these are the bits I cut from paper number 6. So I cut the film strip and then I cut it into 2 pieces. And then I cut out all the flowers, the postage stamps, which you could just cut as rectangles, the bottle of olive oil, because I thought I might have a food page, a basket. Then from the page with the frames, which is page 4, from the middle I cut like the bird, some lemons, all the leaves, all the blue flowers, and I cut the hearts. And I also cut the frames that matched paper 1. So these 2, and then I cut some others that would work along with what we're doing. Then I got paper number 5. I didn't cut any olives out. I cut all the bouquets, all the leaves and all the flowers and all the hearts. Then I got a set of the island's shells, which you'll get in your kit, the shell sheet. I'll show you what I've got left of it. The shell sheet, and I cut some shells out. You might not be doing cruise photos, so you just put that in your stash.
Smart. I'm just going to put this over your chair in case you
want. Oh, okay. And then I had the Island Sands lime green leaves. Now these were designed for our last craft cruise as well. So I cut out the smaller palm fronds and leaves and elephant's ear. Right. That's dry. So our words are going to go. So holiday memories is going to go on here. We need something behind this. So we could put that or not that. We could put a piece of white. Don't like that. Or we put a piece of water. Nope. I think we need to cut it out. Oh, that reminds me. So don't forget, our sale goes, well, it technically goes till midnight tonight. It actually goes until I get to work tomorrow. So when I get to work tomorrow and I get to take the banner down, then I'll turn the sale off. So you've got 30% off, and yes, 30% off a whole heap of products. Are you going to bed, are you?
Yes.
School tomorrow. You haven't got your door open, have you?
Nope, it's shut. Missy got on my desk.
Oh, really? Did she?
Mm-hmm.
How'd she get in your room? She followed you in, didn't she?
Yeah.
She's terrible.
That was before I went for a shower. Okay, let Hella go bye.
Love you.
Love you too.
Okay. See you in the morning.
See ya.
So I have spent a lot of time on this today, So I probably won't be releasing my Mediterranean Vibes layout kit until Wednesday now. I just probably need to make sure I've got myself organised first. I don't like to rush these things because I did spend some time today when I was meant to be just going through checking that I was happy with everything I'd done, because it's got an instruction booklet with it, and it's not one layout either. It's a heap. So I'll probably leave it till Wednesday. I do have some stuff to release tomorrow. Also got our January virtual retreat, like I said, Storyland, coming out this week. It might come forward because if the layout kit goes backwards, because I have to shuffle the order of things. I don't have any green left. I used some green to mat a photograph. The video keeps going back. Hello, Christy. How are you? I need to check that something's not going on. Just going to put my phone on silent. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay. So we need to work out if we're going to make the words like yellow or like the brownie colour. Oh, I left some tabs. Jeez, I'm dodgy. Oh. That's interesting. Right. Okay. That's really interesting. That's super interesting. I didn't look and make sure that it would fit on the front cover. Look at that. It doesn't fit. Maybe we'll go a smaller photo. Maybe we'll put that one on the inside of the front cover. Like there. Rightio. What are we going to mat this with? I do have a bit of blue. I have a tiny bit of green. Oh, look at that. It's more. You know what, then you know what. Blue. What about this? Let's use that. Okay. Right. Complete change of plans. Make sure photo fits. Rightio. Get rid of the other people's. So I'm going to do a 2 3/4 by 3 3/4 photo. So that means I need a 4-inch by 3-inch photo. And then when I put it there, it fits. I'm missing a while. Do you do the books as a class or a kit? We're doing a kit. So this is video 3, and then you can buy a kit. The last one we did was the passion one. I do face-to-face ones, like I've done this one in Hervey Bay. It's on offer in Gladstone, and it's also going to be in Mackay. But the ones, the do-at-home ones, yeah, we've done a passion one, and this is the second one. Passion one was very popular. And there is a kit. Naomi John's working on that. She's just putting Millie to bed.
I'm coming.
How'd you go with Noe?
I've just been doing my sister duties.
She's a good sister.
I'm running.
You heard from your other brother yet?
No. I'll call him at 9 if I haven't heard from him yet. Because I figured that's when he'd be off work if he had to go to work today.
I don't know. Milton's been helping Naomi John with some contracts for her
Okay, just like to check.
sun safety program.
How many sheets of white have we used so far?
We have used 12 sheets of white.
Will we need any others?
No, and there's 2 sheets of cut pattern paper here that we're not going to use.
But the rest have 4?
Yeah.
And these 2 have 3.
Yeah.
3.
Stick that there.
Okay, I'll put these down here.
Yeah, they need to go with that.
Yeah.
So we're going to set that aside to dry. We're not going to cut the middle out of that. We're going to put this on tippy strips again. Gee whiz. Wait, some serious evening all.
Now,
Been here for a while. It's okay, Lee.
fussy cut strips. Did we use any?
No. Not at this point in time. But we have got a sheet of shells, a sheet of leaves, a sheet of flowers, and a sheet of words.
And the tiny pockets?
And they're an A5 of tiny pockets. Well, I don't know if we're going to use the tiny pockets yet. For this point in time, we are.
The blue flowers, are they Mediterranean vibes?
Yep. They're what I designed for my other kit.
Okay, and then we've got the chippy cut. Are we doing the paper pack strip?
No. I'm not gonna put this in the kit after all.
Okay, and then they've got the cutting guide, which is an A4.
Yep, it's double-sided.
Double-sided A4. They've got plus the big picture that goes on front of the kit.
Yep.
And 1 packet of chippy strips.
A pack of chippy strips. Yes, a pack of chippy
Do you
strips.
want that to be one of
Actually, don't put this in this pack slip. Don't charge for it. Just don't charge for the pack slip.
Okay.
The paper pack slip with the beach scene on the back. Put one of them in and don't charge. So I'm cutting this on an angle in behind the frame so that we can't see the green beyond the frame. And I'm using my Teflon scissors because it's still a bit gluey. Right there.
Is there anything else or no? Not yet.
No. I'm just going to lift these leaves a little. Oop, and on. Just so they don't stick. Because I want to try and pop that in under there like that. But I might put it up a bit, and we might put holiday memories. Holiday memories. But what colour are we going to do holiday memories? The darker blue, I think. What's that? What's that?
I said yes.
Oh.
Sorry. Is he doing about 50 things now? Just for fun.
So I would like a kit, please, says Bronnie. Cool, Bronnie. She's just building it now. Don't forget the mini book cover.
Yeah, I've got that in. I normally forget that.
Yeah. We're just going to make sure we allocate things to it so that what happens is we don't miss manufacturing items and miss things out of the kit. Because she's working on the list, so we put a list in on the website, so we make sure we actually tick it all off.
With this sort of kit, what we do is we actually print out the product.
And we tick it all off and make sure that we've got all the items in the kits.
Yeah.
You've got a rough idea on how much the kit's going to be?
I'm just working on that right now, actually. I've just got I had to get my Excel working because it's the new laptop and I didn't.
You hadn't logged in.
I had not, but I have now.
Yeah, it's like I said last night, it's been pretty tricky because Naomi John had a dodgy old laptop because hers actually shorted out. Her one that she got when she graduated from uni the first time, which was quite some time ago. It shorted out and yeah. So she's been using the laptop of shame, which can't do video lectures anymore. So she was using mine. We were sharing. And mine's not much chop because
look, I have to say it was character building, you know, like
mine's got the shorty out video screen problem. So yes.
I would definitely say that I learned a lot of tolerance during that brief period.
Hey Naomi, do you think my I couldn't draw properly on my iPad the other day because my iPad thinks it's using the free version, not the paid version of that software?
Possibly as well.
Might need to do that. Might need to log back into that. When I drew this on Saturday, it wasn't playing the game. I drew this chipboard. Okay. So holiday memories is going to go down here. Let's rough cut that out. So when I stick a big doodah thing like this, a big, you know, a big piece to the front of a book, I do find I've got to use glue as well, because what I want is I want it to be able to stay. Use plenty of glue on this photo. My mark.
Just checking, it's a 7 1/4 by 9 1/4 inch.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Right, let's go.
So this will be it's currently $109.95.
100 and what?
$109.95.
109.95. There you go.
But that includes literally everything, apart from the mini book tool.
So that's like 22 pieces of pattern paper, isn't it?
It's 22 pieces of pattern paper, 12 pieces of cardstock.
12 pieces of white cardstock, 22 pieces of pattern paper.
5 fussy cuts, 105 fussy cut, packet of chippy strips, cutting guide, which worth gold, cover.
I did get my photos obviously today. We were at Harvey Norman like 10 minutes after they opened.
Yeah.
We were straight down there. Okay, let's stick this to the cover. So I'm going to stick it so it never ever falls off. Yep.
Lee's asking, would you do the front page first or last?
Possibly should be last.
Joanne's asking how many paper packs we have left after this experience.
Of Mediterranean Vibes. Oh.
Let me just have a look-see.
There are some. Because we did a reprint, we do have some.
This will be but a moment.
So if you're doing this at home, you could do this last, but I do like to set the embellishment scene. Does that make sense?
Well, after tonight's class, we'll take it.
What's that? Oh, 15.
15 after this kit.
Oh, so 15.
After the kit.
After this kit, we make these kits. We got 15 paper packs left. There you go. Oh, we're doing. So Mediterranean Vibes has been popular.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So we're going to add this on. So we're going to put memories on first. And I've gone a little further to the top with my frame. Okay, let's... What do you think? I think I need to make a sheet of, like, more sheets of leaves. These flowers look like starfish, don't they? How's that? Think that's good? Let's just leave that sit there while I think about it. So I'm going to put a little tiny piece of chippy strip in here. So I'm going to glue a little bit in there to stick against. So plenty of glue on the cover. You want to make sure that you give yourself plenty of stickability. And I'm actually going to get my, once you've worked out what this is by now, it's a glue spot. Right. Okay. So there we go. So sometimes I like to do the front cover because for me it sets sort of the scene of how I'm going to decorate the rest. You know what I mean? Like I go, okay, well, I know, and I think I'm going to put the holiday up there. Like it, I know what I'm going to use. I like it together. I try to also, you know how we talked about when you go through the book, you need a piece of paper, you go from your scrap pile first, but also it's about jumping around, going from front to back and back to front and backwards and forwards, so that what you do is you make sure that you have a piece of paper not just in the front area, you have it in the back and the front and everywhere. So this piece I've used as the mat here. Remember, it was a late edition, so I've got a piece of it here, and then under here I've got a piece of it there on that mat. No, I didn't use it in there. I used it back here somewhere else. I've got a piece of it in there, and if I've got enough I'll probably put it at the back here, but I've also got it as the pocket at the back of the book. Okay, so we need a bit of glue under here. Don't want pieces that can fall off. So when I get into this one here, what I'll do is my journal spots will have about the things we did together, as you know, because we had a dinner together as crafters, but we also had some photos at different times and we did some activities together. So they'll go in there. Now this is my ones from there. They're a road trip home. Okay, oh no, there's the pocket there. Let's do our belly band now. We need to do that. And then I have to decide what colour I'm going to make these words. Oh. Yeah, no, 12 sheets. Let's have a look at our scrappy pieces. Got a 12-inch piece. And another, we've got 3 12-inch pieces here. So we're going to cut 2 of our 12-inch pieces to 1.5 inches. Or what are 2 inches? Let's do 2 inches. So 2 of them are going to be 2 inches wide. 1. I think this one's already 2 inches wide. 2. So then one of them, so this is 8 3/4. One of them's going to be 8 3/4 long, right? So the other one, we're going to, now yours may be different to mine. So mine needs to be, I know at my thickest point, it's like 1/2 inch. So it's, yeah, it's on the end, but on the sides here, it's 1/2, but I've still got to get around there, which is going to be like almost 3/4. Actually, I need to close this so I know. I'm just trying to... No, I think we need to do 3/4. Where's our other piece? Okay. So what we need to do, let's move this book out of the way. We need to get our scoreboard. We're going to come across 1.25 inches and then another 3/4 inch. So we're going to score at 1.25 inches and then 2 inches, and then we're going to come across to 10. Oh no, don't do that. Right. We're going to do 1 inch, then 1 3/4 inches, and then we're going to come across 8 3/4. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3/4. So that's at 10.5, and then we're going to come across and score at 11.25. Now we're actually going to tack this together before we glue and, you know, super tape. We're actually going to do a test drive. You really can't make your belly band until you've actually got your photos in, or at least your mats in. Like if you were giving this as a gift, you could definitely just put the mats in, make the belly band, give it a little bit of leeway. So we're just going to stick that roughly there and roughly there, because we just want to test it. You could do this without the belly band, but the belly band actually makes a bit better. Well, that's pretty good. It's a bit loose, but it's good. It does mean that this piece and this piece can't be embellished, but that's cool. We've got enough stuff on this not to worry about that, haven't we? Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stick it properly. So we want to go just short of the fold. Same at this end, just short of the fold. We're going to get our blue. Remember our blue we had at the start, our 1/2 inch blue pieces. I'm going to put a piece in the middle of this 1/4 inch. A piece in the middle of this 1/4 inch one. I'm going to trim there and there. So it's consistent, like we've got a 1/4 inch strip, so 3/4 inch strip, so we've consistently put the strip on there. So now we need to find something to decorate. Sit the book there. So we could use blue. Oh, we have a big piece of this, but we're going over this one and this one. So we want something different. Let's use a spot from the cover. So we need 1 3/4 by 8.5, and we need 2 of those. Now we're going to burnish this because this is a little structural. So it needs to be like stuck well. Okay, let's have a look. Times fun. Like that. Other one could be at the top. Say good times. And it can have like one of these. Something like that. Let's glue them on. Oh, crap. Sorry. Okay. So these are going to be flat because rightio. There we go. So let's burnish the tape on these ends. Okay, so this one's going to be the front one. So let's put this at the top. Don't know why. No clue. Going to add a tiny bit of glue. Just a swizzle of glue. The glue helps with moving it around while I get it stuck down. Like that. The other piece. I do find it is easier to stick this on before I stick it together. So by decorating the front, I sort of gone, yep, I like all these elements. I like all these bits. I'm going to use them. So let's do one end at a time. Making sure we're the right way out. There we go. Other end. Glue. Now, when the glue actually gets smooshed out and spread, which is good. So we're going to finish that in there. Let's have a look at how this looks. See, we didn't get to decorate the pieces behind, but we have got some decoration on it to make it look pretty. Now I'm going to take it off and give it a chance to dry. And see, it doesn't quite line up there perfectly. So I'm just going to...
is there any tools that you suggest with this one, Hannah?
The mini book tool set.
But is there any others? Or...
glue spot when we have it up. Okay. These little pockets. So, the little pocket here. Let's roll the tape off. Probably won't get the whole thing decorated, but I do want to show you how to get it decorated. Okay, so I score, this is why my handy center line when pencil helps. I score along that line where the tab joins the main pocket part. Oh, I'm going to leave that up. Those leaves, I'm going to be scrounging for leaves by the end because...
You used the 36 mil, didn't you?
I did. Nabby John's just adding the things that I have used as options so you don't have to go hunting for them when you're buying your kit.
Like recommendations.
Yeah, so when you're buying your kit, you can see there on the page, like, and you know, you don't have to buy them, but it does make it easier for you. You don't have to go hunting around for things. I just need to clean up a little bit.
Click, click, click. It's all in one.
It's all on one screen then.
Project. And then
Oh, we didn't really use that. Yes.
would it have in stock though?
No. So I've got my little pocket. I've put tape on. I've burnished it. And then I'm gonna come in like up 1/2 inch and in 1/2 inch. See? And then I'm gonna burnish it again. Yes. And then let's get some. Do we call it seaside fun when the fun we're having is crafting fun? I think we should. Don't you? And in the little pocket, what's this? This is a scrap. So this is what we're going to do now, is we're going to go, well, that's 3 1/4 by 2. Let's fold it in half. Because I'm not scoring it at an 1/8. Oh, they're off the photo. They're rubbish. Something we haven't put back in is this. Okay. So I just marked where I needed to cut. This is all it takes. Right. Maybe not.
I'm just going to take a few snappies for the kit picture because we'll change the kit picture after tomorrow morning. But just some of the ladies
olive oil in there.
can have a bit of.
I think I'm going to put the little bottle of olive oil in there.
Jesus.
Oh,
Okay.
actually.
It's just then the kit.
I think on the kit we'll put a video, a flick through video.
Yeah, we will. It's just so then the kit can go up, so all you ladies can.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
Now I will warn you, our Mediterranean Vibes layout kit is not a single page.
You haven't glued down your things then after.
No, I haven't glued my things down yet. But I've made my little thing to go in my pocket I don't think it needs to be embellished because it's not going to fit otherwise.
Oh shoot, I only got 3 out of the 4 photos I needed. 1 second. I'm coming back to annoy you.
Did you get one for the front cover?
I did. I got like a close up on an angle. That looks not great. 1 second. I need another 2 photos. But we'll wait.
Just wait a second.
We can wait. How many photos did you work out you finally got into this?
I don't know. I haven't counted.
Ooh. Waterfalls.
Waterfalls. Lots of photos.
Guaranteed to get you plenty.
Oh, man, there's our little...
Not like, you know, an actual waterfall that would damage a photo. Okay. Yes, and I need one more from the inside, please. Okay.
Oh, what about this? This should be dry enough now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, let's talk journaling spots, like journaling, where our journaling is. Let's talk about our journaling. So where we've got a space for journaling, oh, sorry, I just have sidetracked myself here. Right, let's put that on. So my intention is where I've got journaling is to put some sort of decoration like that, in keeping with the rest of it. But so with our little mini word guide, now I have put pen in the lines, like paint pen. So I've drawn it on and then rubbed it off. So I've got paint pen in the lines. So what I do is I get it, I'm going to do this sideways. Show you what I mean. Is I do the second line in is my gap. So I come up, and I very lightly with pencil do my line, and then I'll line up with my second line. And my second line. So by doing the embellishment first, I know that when I keep going, I don't need to do over there. I'm just doing over here now. And they may not be perfect, but that's okay. And then I get my eraser. Oh, I'm coming back. Sorry, I missed people. I missed. Hello, Mel. Hello, Tina. Hello, Ruth. Oh. Ruth and her husband took time out of their holiday trip to come and for her to do classes with us in Hervey Bay. It was so wonderful spending time with Ruth. Quentin had a great time chatting to Ruth's husband. Quentin does like a good chat. It's why he belongs in a craft shop. We're not just a craft shop, really, are we? Let's just be brutal. Scrapbook Fantasies is not a craft shop. Scrapbook Fantasies is a community. And it's the community, you guys, that make it what it is. And that includes husbands and, you know, kids and those that drive you or to things or pick up orders for you. It's a great big creative family. There we go. So then you've got your journal lines on there, ready to go. So I sort of rub them back a little bit so they're lighter. So then that's embellished. A bit of eraser stuff there. We're going to put that there. Let's do this pocket. Oh, I like this. Even though in behind here, we do know that we still have some photos to cut. Let's move this aside. So and sometimes when I fold them, I'm not perfect at it. And I get a little bit almost shy. And I get a bit obsessed. So the next thing we need to do is I need to make a decision about those little words. Don't I? I just do. I need to make a decision and I need to stick to it. So we'll burnish this tape. Add some glue. Now, interesting thing, when I do a project like this, I kind of cheat a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. So we've got this left over. And we've got this. I'm just going to go through the bits that have got stuff on the back. We got this bit. We got this bit. So what I do with my leftovers, even with these pieces, look at that, is I go through my leftovers. Once I've matted my photographs and I've got all of the pieces I'm definitely going to need. So I've done all my matting. I've got all my photos sorted. I've got all my bits and pieces organized. I know exactly where my photos are going to go. And if I need a piece of paper, extra piece of paper, like I think I'm going to put blue behind this one. You know, once I've done that, then I go through my scraps and leftovers and I find all the pieces that I've got something on the back I can fussy cut. Not that one. And then I will, when I've got some time, I will sit down and I'll cut out all the pieces, like I'll rough cut them out and I'll fussy cut what I can. And then they actually become part of it. And I can go back through and I can go, okay, not enough leaves on that page, not enough blue flowers in there. You know what I mean? Like, because honestly, I could put more leaves in the book. No, I think I'm all good. So this is a 4x6 photo, but I think I'm going to cut a 4x6 of this leftover glue. And then I'm going to make my photo 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. That back over there. So this for my last page. I'm going to roll this off. So lining up the center, this line where it changes colour down the center of that score line, that score groove. It's hard. So when you go to start embellishing, it's hard to get started. My desk, I have a piece of glass to craft on. It's so easy to clean. Yeah. Can you do a quick flip through, please? Oh, yes, I will. It looks great. We will definitely do that. Let's do that. Oh, we want to stick these photos on first. I'm just going to stick these photos in.
I'm just putting the link up to the kit, by the way, because it's live.
What?
The kit.
The kit's live? Okay. I'm just gonna. Oh, look, I'm not gonna use that one. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna stick these ones in so that we can do our flip through. I haven't done the front page yet. I've got an awful lot of photos for the front page. Just saying.
I reckon it'd be nearly 100 photos, if not more.
I think we need to count. So when we go through, Naomi, can you count, please?
Okay.
Or I'll count.
No, not this. Holy wazoo. Let me get a notepad. I've just realised what this task is going to take. 1 second, please.
Amelia Ann. Amelia Ann and the reindeer. I will say that's easier to do with map photographs. All of us and a reindeer. Oh, that looks really good. You have to all tell her how good her picture for the kit looks. It looks pretty amazing.
Thank you. It's hard to sum up a mini album in 4 images.
It is.
Yeah.
I did have to put the reindeer rules up.
It's very important. You know?
The reindeer rules were very important to the reindeer man.
The placement of where the rules have to go was contentious or something.
We decided. What do you reckon I do with the little mini words? I did them yellow.
I think so.
Oh crap it back. That's too wide. Deary me. That one's too wide.
Maybe.
That is meant to be 2 3/4 wide.
Get that on the big jobs.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to do a flip through. Oh gosh, it's 7:45.
Yeah, I'm ready for this counting bizzo. Well, I say I'm ready, but you know. Don't hold me to that. It's not feeling.
Right, we're going to do a flip through. Quentin emptied my bin in here today. It's full again.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
He'll be right. He'll survive. Rightio. Let's go.
So we got one photo on the front.
The book and class are amazing. Thank you so much. It's been very interesting. Okay, so we've got a front cover.
One photo.
And then in here, we've got one, I think, pocket. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 6. We're going to have 6 there.
So 6 on that set.
Yeah, maybe 7. I might find another photo.
Okay.
And then we've got 4 photos in here.
Plus 4.
She was holding the giraffe, pretending to. This was dodging cars. This is him practicing his lines for a video he composed for the shop. And that was, yeah, we got given a lot of little animals by our staff, by our room attendants. And then we have journaling. I made this one with 2 photos. This is New Caledonia.
So that's 1, 2.
Oh, so this is, well,
3.
count that as 1. 1,
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 in that waterfall.
10 in the waterfall plus the 4 there.
Yeah, I got that.
Then we'll take our belly band off. It's in the back. And we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
14 on that set.
14. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10, yeah.
10 for the trip back to Queensland.
Yep.
And they're in the wrong order. I'll put them in the wrong order.
And that's that waterfall there that we haven't included anything to
Yeah,
yet.
yep, that's this waterfall here. And then I've got space here for 2 more photos.
Okay. Yeah.
Trust me, I have more photos.
Oh yeah, I've got like 200 and something printed.
Yeah, I got like 300 plus. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are going here. 13, 14.
14 in that
Yep.
section.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on that side.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a word there. And then we've got 4 in this.
Yeah.
There are group photos. Aren't they a good looking bunch?
Oh yeah.
Even with tongues poking out over here. And then these are about our classes and in the classroom. So we've got 2, 4, 5, Jen with her eyes closed, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus space for another one. I've got to work out which one I'm going to use down there. I've got to cull it down. And then in the back, we've got 1 on the back page.
Yeah.
And then we've got 3 photos here.
Yeah.
And then we've got 4 on the inside.
Yeah.
Plus 2 in here, if you count my reindeer rules.
Okay. Rightio. Let me just calculate.
I like how this turned out. I'm very happy with this section in here. She's just going to calculate how many photos we're up to. Remembering I've got a few spaces for photos left where I haven't actually put the photos yet. Oh, I don't know what I was doing there. You imagine if I hadn't cut the middle out of the photo mats. So this spot here, I'm going to put journaling. So I'm actually going to put like a piece of paper behind a journal block. And I'm going to put journaling here.
I'm just going to double check the number, but I'm pretty sure it's 98.
98 photographs that I've used, or 98.
That does include the 2 bonus ones that you've mentioned.
The 2, oh, there's more than 2.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it doesn't include them.
So there's 1, 2, 3. 3 spots I haven't put photos in. 4 spots. I've got 4 photos still to work out.
Just give me a minute. I'm just going to add in the bonus ones and make sure my math's correct.
Let's put tape on our little tiny pocket. A couple of the bonus spots, what I might do is I might actually have one of these frames, put a frame in, if I can fit a frame, and then put a photo or journaling inside the frame. So we might not end up with, actually just do, maybe not do the bonus ones, Naomi. Just in case I end up putting frames with journaling in those spots.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to make sure I've got enough journaling in it. Does that make sense? Put that there.
96 photos.
96 photos. There we go.
Not including the bonuses.
Not including the bonus potential 4 extra photos. 96 photos in it currently.
If you're not a big journaler, it's 100 photos.
Well, actually, you could, so the journaling spots we've got are this one. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3,
Mm-hmm.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've got 9 journaling spots.
So you could actually end up with 109 photos in your...
Yeah, you could actually end up with a lot more photos.
Which, if you look at the price of the kit, that's $1 a photo.
Right. Right. Just saying. So in here, let's have a look at what we've got. Oh, I got glue on stuff earlier. Oh, crap. I got glue on things. But what I could do is put in a couple of little cards. Put in 2 little cards in there for more of these photos from the fireworks because they were pretty cool. And then I'm going to put journaling here, but I'm going to make my journaling block out of, nope, that. So we'll make it out of this. So I'm going to write mustard matted journal block. And I'm going to put a word down the side here. You know what I mean? Like one of our words. Going to put one of these down the side. I'm going to put a word down the end. Down here. Nope, too big. Okay.
Also, just as I have like the little bell that you're hearing right now, is because Missy has made the dining room her Olympic track.
She's running around.
Yeah, she's trying to get herself kicked out of the house.
Oh.
By running around in circles.
So I'm going to make a little booklet there as well. So that's my piece of white cardstock to make my booklet out of. So we do have a journal block in here that I'll decorate. I'll put some decoration on there. And this one's going to have a word. Now, what did we say on this one? Can't remember. So these little words, like I'm going to put a word there. Road trip is actually going to sit on, actually this one's road trip. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little bit of tape. Okay. This is the closest to seeing it finished. Road trip. It's going to go there. Where did we say we were going to put remember? I think we said remember there. So that's for a little card for there. And then this one here, I think we put remember here. Oh, what about family? Because this is our creative family. And then on the journaling, I can write about our creative family because our creative family is a very important part of our family. Like our creative family has been a part of my children's lives. 2 of my children, their entire lives. But I'm going to say before that, I was, put dining there. Where's the together word? I was part of an embroiderers guild. I was part of a smocking guild when Milton was a baby. And yeah, so our children have always been part of creative communities. Dining together. This one. Memories. So I do this so that I don't like use the word I need. Like I can go back and go, okay, well that word's not going there. It's going to go here instead. And then this one, what if we use remember?
Yes. I also
Remember.
think that some of them, if you kept them white, they'd be like really good little.
I actually think white looks good.
Yeah.
I'm actually liking the white. I'm thinking I'm going to leave these white.
Like a nice break.
It's a nice contrast. I actually think I like the white.
Like some of them you could make feature, like colours, but I
Yeah.
think white for some. Maybe just sticking them lightly there before.
Yeah, just a bit of tape. But this one here, see, I'm going to do family beach walk in there. Look, I'm just going to stick it in. Because you know what? That's what we did. We did a family beach walk. We walked around Mystery Island on the beach. And we had the most amazing time spending time together. My only regret with the trip, there was one regret, that Milton wasn't with us. That is my only regret when we went on this craft cruise in December, is that Milton was not with us. So I'm going to put 2 photo cards there because I've got more fireworks. And I need, maybe I'll put remember there. Actually, I'm going to put the word selfie because we have a family tradition of doing selfies whenever we're together. So every time we're together as a family, we do a family selfie. And that is our tradition. That is a huge tradition with us. Let's put our belly band on. We're going to make a booklet to go in there. And then in here, oops, I've been a photo. Oopsie. In here, somehow, there's a bit of the photo I didn't want. Somehow I'm going to fit, I think I'm going to put these 2 on the outside. Put that one there. And have a pocket here. And in the pocket, I'm going to do a little booklet about the trip as well. And then this one's going to go in here, and it's going to be journaling in there. Love it. Looks fantastic. Can't wait to give it a go. And that's the thing, Sam. Like, the cover is so easy, and then the pages are just folding cardstock. It's just score and fold, score and fold. It is. Sam actually did with Ruth and Kelly did my this one, the 8x8. Did this one in Harvey Bay, and we made, that's upside down. We made changes because things went a little different, and sometimes we stuck a piece like on the wrong side, but we could still make it work and still make it really awesome. I actually did a white chipboard title the other day and loved it. White is sometimes really calm. It's like, this is busy. Like, this has got all the colors from Mediterranean vibes in it. There's nothing we haven't used. I do need to bring a little bit more of this pattern in, I think. But I've still got some more words. And I do have a bit of this. And I can put this on my little booklets. You know, my little booklets that are going to go in the pockets. I can use that on those. But now I've got all these pieces when I'm done matching my photos that I can use and add to my little pile. And what I'll do is I'll go through and embellish all my spots, and then I'll come back again and I really want to use that on this pocket. I'll come back through again like a second time. I'll use that like that, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll, the second time through, I'll go through my bits and bobs I've got left over, and I'll add a couple more here and there, and then I'll do it again and again and again until I've used them all up, or I'm really happy with every page and I've got the colour mix through. So I need to put some of my little lemons. So I'm going to put these with some of those photos, you know, so I can put this. I really like the idea of that, like that, and having this up here and having a little booklet with a bit of this, like a little booklet out of my white scrap with a bit of this on the booklet. See, I like that. And you can see how it just grows, gets a mind of its own. You know what I mean? And then I can put like, you know, nice big palm frond like that. Look, isn't that nice? And Noah's not scowling at all the pictures, only some. I do have more pictures. See, I have more pictures. I have way more pictures I can work with. So I can make in those pockets, I can put little booklety things. I might even put this one somewhere. I can make little booklets, and in them you can put your little, you know, cut pieces from photos or the bits that get cut out. I'm going to do a scrapbook page with these because I've got a photo of each of us. And then, yes, I did get a lot of the portraity ones, but we don't do portraits very often as a family. And these are, so on the back page, these are more of the light show and fireworks at the casino. So, and I've kind of got some of these separated for, because they're staggered for scrapbook pages. So watch this space. There'll be some flamingos. I might have to do some more flamingo stuff, hey? Mm-hmm. Oh, I might use that in the book somewhere. Oh, no, I might. Yeah, I might. I think I need to print that one big, like super size. Maybe we should use that, Naomi John, for our updated, well, our teaching photo of the two of us.
We could, yeah.
Stunning. Thank you, Di. Thank you, Diana. So I think we're done. I think I'm pretty tired. I'm really sorry I get so tired. So I had a bit of a health thing about a month ago, and I didn't give you guys an update, and I was really naughty. So we're just doing a watch and wait at the moment. So I will update you guys when or if something progresses further, but we're just doing a watch and wait at the moment. So I did have someone ask the other day what happened, but yes, we're watching and waiting. I had some tests. I'm going to have some more tests in another 1 or 2 months, and then yeah, we'll be all good, all positive. That's what we are. We're being positive. Mm-hmm. Super positive.
All the way.
All the way. Super positive. But yes, so thank you, Jenny. That's a beautiful photo. I know. It's a lovely photo, isn't it, Mel? I think I'm going to use that one for our teaching together, because we get asked for pictures to, you know, for us teaching together, like to promote stuff that we do together. So I think I might use that one now. So we will be back tomorrow night. Naomi John will be back in the Creative Family group and on her YouTube channel with her mixed media class. I will tell you, she swims until about 10 to 7 or 5 to 7 on a Monday night. So what happens is it's there on her YouTube channel. Sometimes it's even there in the Creative Family group, but she forgets to put a message up until 8:30. But it is there.
It is there.
It is there. It is done. It's just she swims on Monday evenings. So sometimes she comes home from the pool, jumps in the shower, and then sits down to chillax and goes, oh no, my video. So yes, we will be back tomorrow night with her mixed media class. Now I'm going to say this sits out horizontally. When it's all said and done, this has become like a, I know I've got extra, but you can see it's a nice square book. Doesn't it look good? I think it does, especially with a bit of blue at the top. And then on the side, although there's words sticking out. But yes, when I've got it all stuck in, I'll try and get it all stuck in the next couple of days. I will do a flip through video because I think it warrants it. I love it. I'm very happy to get these photos scrapbooked. I picked them up today and they're scrapbooked today. There you go. That's the beauty of a mini album. So take care, stay safe, and we'll see you all tomorrow night at Naomi John's mixed media class. It will be there.
It will be there.
It will be there. Thank you all. Take care. Bye.